Hi guys, it's Stephanie. I am going to attempt yet again to film my Lister's Got a List for September. I believe now I am on day 16, and I filmed this one. I think we left off at day 13 on my filming, and I filmed this one, National Monuments I Want to Visit, and got a little more than halfway through, and for some reason my camera cut off. And anywho, this is, hopefully you can see that, this is day 14 here, and it's National Monuments I Want to Visit. And then day 15 was Moments in History I Wish I Could Have Experienced. I didn't really like the way the page turned out, so we'll just move right along. And we are on now day 16, and today's prompt is the things that I loved about elementary school. And I loved my elementary school. I went to Brayburn Elementary in Bel Air, Texas, and I was in elementary school in the 70s and the, I guess, early 80s, maybe. I left after 5th grade. I went there all the way, kindergarten through 5th grade, and absolutely loved it. And so I think I'm going to have fun with this page today, I think. We'll see. So anyways, I pulled a few things. This scrap of paper came out of, here's the remnant of it. It actually came out of that, I say that because I showed it in that other one that never got uploaded. This 12 by 12 paper stack from Pink Paisley called Atlas. And these, this border sheet, and the rest, this paper and this one, these are just scraps out of my stash. And I believe they came from, I think this one came from Child's Play or something by Crate Paper. I forget the name of it. I've had it forever. So I just pulled a couple of pieces out, and this was actually a strip from Sassafras, 12 by 12 sheet, which I believe was this one, yes, the cute music notes. I wanted to use that side, but I thought it was, didn't really go quite well, but I managed to save the little border. And I also pulled out, I had the, here it is, from Basic Gray Hey You, my tag pad. And I want to use this bottom one right here. So I'm going to stand up for a second and see. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys can see this. If I'm turning it this way, you can see it, because I don't know why. Anyways. So hopefully everyone is doing well and having a good week. It's been busy at work since I went, I was on vacation and then went back to work. Yeah, as evidenced by the big yawn. Oh wow, I keep looking back at that page for, I have to round the left side. So, working overtime. I love my overtime. I just noticed my cutter. I don't, in the other video that didn't get uploaded, I was complaining about this. My good paper trimmer is out in the other room where I'm currently working on a mini album. And I don't like this one. I love rotary cutters, but I just don't like the rest of it. But, okay, so Gonna round the edges. And I apologize if I'm getting off. You know, I am a lefty, but when it comes to using, look, I'm gonna do the wrong side. When it comes to using a lot of tools, I go with my right hand, and I don't know why, but yeah, I did the right side. No. Yes. There we go. I like that. That's cute. Put the trimmer away, and I still need to cut this. So are you guys keeping up with the Lister's Got a List? I see that Corey, the Reset Girl, was at Doodle last week. Or this week. I don't know. She's been posting a ton from Orlando. She's in Orlando. And this one came out wonky as well. I don't like that. It's the OCD in me. But she posted a bunch of pictures on her Instagram of Doodle and the scrapbook store. And now I've seen all these pictures and I've heard about it from Sherry, Scrapping and Rapping. Hey Sherry. And I want to go. I was like, holy crap. That's going to be like my Disney World, you know what I mean? People go to Orlando to go to Disney World. Now Stephanie, she goes to go to a scrapbook store. She goes to go, what? You know what I meant. Somewhere out there, my 5th grade English teacher, Mrs. Livingston. Hey, Mrs. Livingston. She probably just fell over. Stephanie, that is not the proper way we speak, is it? I don't know. So I'm just kind of playing around, trying to figure out where I'm gonna lay things. It's a little too pink down there. Bit much of the pink. There. Kind of like that. I don't know, sometimes it feels like my pages are precise, if that makes any sense. Like I try to get all scattered. No, look, and then I forgot this. I try to get all scattered with things and just be, you know, kind of haphazard, and it just doesn't work. Because as you just saw me cutting off the little strip of paper because it wasn't straight, I have issues. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with that, I think. Yeah. And I'm looking for my pencil, and it's out there in the other room as well. Hope and pray, hope and pray. Maybe you can use that on something else later. This is gonna bother me a little too much, and it's just the dumbest thing. Because I was in here fixing my bracelet, I had to put a new clasp on it, and one of these, might have been this one, the old jump ring, got stuck underneath something and just scratched the daylights out of this thing, and it's just, I keep seeing it, and I'm like, there, I don't see it anymore. I know I'm strange. Things that bother me, but like this little magnet sitting over here that been sitting there forever, and I just keep looking at them instead of throwing it away. Whatever. What was I doing? I should just go to bed. Just phone it in, go to bed. So, anywho, oh, I'm sorry for the quietness. I didn't want you guys to hear me yawning back here. So, I'm a little tired, but all is well. You know, since I've been doing this, Lister's Got a List, I have totally neglected my Erin Condren. I think, did I plan this week at all? Yeah. But that's it. I mean, I started writing my stuff I have to do every week, and then went, and I haven't picked it back up yet. It hasn't even been in my tote bag this week. So, not good. Not good. I am not going to fall off of that wagon because I paid way too much for that planner, which was one of the reasons I got it. I'm getting sidetracked over here. Where did I put those? Anyway. It was one of the reasons I got that planner, because I thought for sure, you know, with it being so expensive, I would be, well, I thought it was going to be way too much glue. Guilted, for lack of a better term. You know, I would guilt trip myself into using it frequently and often. Yeah, apparently not. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I kind of like that. We're just going to stick it down. I loved my elementary school. Yeah, that's where I want to put it. Except now I just realized I was going to stick that under. Look, y'all, I've had this so long. This was supposed to be a sticker, and the adhesive on the back is just completely dried out. It's ridiculous. Look. This is horrible. What is that even? It's like the exoskeleton of adhesive. Stop making me waste my ATG. This stuff is not cheap. Oh, it's starting to squeak. I hate when it squeaks. So, okay, I'm going to tuck that under there. Like so. And I think for this I'm just going to use my glue. Now, if somebody could please get with the Scotch 3M people, the makers of Quick Dry, which is going to be, yeah, it's out in the other room, and have them figure out how Tombow is doing their nozzles, because they don't clog. I'd appreciate that. Because nothing really gets me more than going to pick up that Scotch Quick Dry. And I don't care if I set it down on the table and 5 minutes has gone by and I need the glue again, and it's drama every time. You have the stick pin. Oh my god. I'm like, really? And you want to charge me $7 for that bottle? Seriously? You'd think for $7 Scotch, you people could figure out how to make a nozzle that doesn't clog. And this one I'm almost out of glue. Because folks at Tombow have certainly figured it out. Alright, there's enough of my ranting. What else was I going to put on there? Oh, I guess it would help if I had that. Things I loved about my elementary school. I remember all of my teachers. My poor mom. My first day of kindergarten with Mrs. Holmes. She was just the sweetest lady ever. Older lady, you know, she looked like somebody's grandma, somebody's meemaw. And I went home and threw my stuff down and told my mom I was never ever going back to that school again. And she was like, uh-oh, why, what happened? And I said, that lady said she's gonna make me learn things. I have problems with people who try to make me do stuff. And my mom said she knew right then things were not gonna go well with me at school, and they didn't. My entire academic career after that was me butting heads with every teacher ever. Oh. There we go. But I loved it. I loved the school. I loved my teachers. Mrs. Holmes was my kindergarten teacher. Mrs. Siegel was my first grade teacher. And then second grade, I had two teachers, Mrs. Wooten, and I think I had Mrs. Woods as well for part of it, because I know I was sick and missed the first month and a half of school. But anyways, third grade teacher was Mrs. Bodiford, and I didn't like her. And she was mean. She was a horrible old bat. And, I think my fourth grade teachers were Mrs. Mars and Mrs. Shields. And fifth grade was Mrs. Livingston. And then my PE teacher was, I can't remember, but he started a jump roping team, you know, double dutch and all that stuff back in the day, and called the Ropers. Oh my god, I know, Three's Company. But anyways, we were called the Ropers. I can't remember his name. Isn't that awful? But I remember what he wrote in my little yearbook at the end of school. He wrote, keep on keeping on. I was like 10. I couldn't figure out what that meant. I was like, what? Whatever. Oh, and my principal was Mr. Bradford, and he reminded me of Terry Bradshaw from the Steelers. Huge, tall man. Of course, he was probably only average height, because, you know, in elementary school, everything looks big. Alright, enough babbling. I gotta write. I can't talk and write at the same time, obviously. I loved my teachers. And I loved the actual school itself. But my favorite thing was the book fair. I know, I'm a nerd. Is it fair? F-A-I-R, F-A-R-E. Whatever. Again, Mrs. Livingston, I'm sorry. Oh, I can still see those little sheets that I swear to you, I would check off every single box. I wanted every book. My mom's like, Stephanie, let's reel that in, okay? I think I had to narrow it down to like 3 books, and it would just nearly give me a fit every time. That's too much pressure. My friends, some of whom I'm still in contact with, albeit Facebook, but my friends, the actual school itself, I think I said that. Braeburn, the best school. It was just a really fun atmosphere. We had a lot of activities, like talent shows. We had all kinds of fairs. It seemed like I spent a lot of time at the school when I wasn't at school, if that made any sense at all. Like at night, a lot of PTO stuff that I would, I'd have to go with my mom. But we had like bake sales and fairs, field days. We had a blast at that school. I'm just going to put activities because this is probably already gone way over. So, I was going to say there it is, but no, there it ain't. Because I have to put my... okay, look, y'all. I just looked at this, and it said, show me your smile, and I love you to bits. And for some reason, I looked at it and went, show me your bits. I was like, what crap? Sorry. Okay. Moving right along. I just had to... Sometimes my brain does weird stuff like that, and I don't know. I don't know where this comes from, y'all, because it's not me. Well, I mean, it is me, but it's... Anyway. Whatever. What did I say we were on? We're on day 16. Yeah, yes. Day 16. 16. Oh, food. Well, okay, I think... For some reason that just looks like glasses or something. And I'm pulling from something that may be out of your line of view. This 24/7, the same sheet I've been pulling from for a while, trying to use up these stickers and my stash. I think that's it. I think I'm going to call it done and good. I don't want to overdo it too much. So I'm going to call that done, and I'm just going to stick it down. I think I want to use the Big Mama. My 1/2 inch. So... we are going to call it good, and I'm going to try to upload this. I need to probably trim that off the edge here. Just a smooth. Yeah, y'all don't look at this page. I don't like it. Oh, anyways, there we go. Yay! I think that one turned out cute, except these look like glasses down here. I might change those stickers out later. Who knows? Alright, day 16 is done. I'm going to go on to day 17. I will talk to you soon. Bye.